Jamie's death was a tragedy for all who knew him. Sully had no choice but to take his life in order to protect those he loved. The circumstances that led to Jamie's death were unfortunate and complex. Sully's hand was forced when he felt that his family and other survivors were under threat. Sully's problem-solving skills kicked in and he chose the course of action that he felt would protect his family and community from harm. The environment was tense. Sully believed that Jamie was putting his loved ones in danger and made the tough decision to end his life. Jamie did not deserve to die, but Sully felt he was left with no other option. He had to make a difficult choice, with an irrevocable outcome. Life comes with no guarantees. Sully could never have predicted the aftermath of his decision to kill Jamie. Sully's action may have seemed callous, but was taken in order to protect himself and those around him from being attacked. Fear was a major factor for Sully. He was scared of the potential that Jamie's actions would cause harm to innocent people. At the heart of Sully's decision to kill Jamie was the need to protect his family, his friends, and indeed all of those in his community. Sully had no intention of killing Jamie, yet his actions suggest he felt his loved ones were in imminent danger. Further evidence of Sully's fear is his attempt to flee with his family once he had killed Jamie. Sully undoubtedly took Jamie's life as a measure of last resort, when he felt his family and friends were in immediate danger. The death of Jamie was a tragedy that no one wanted, especially Sully, yet he had to make a decision based on the best interests of those he cared about. In a desperate attempt to keep his family safe, Sully killed Jamie, a decision which he'd have to live with for the rest of his life. Sully may well have felt guilty and regretful afterwards, but his actions led to a much less violent outcome than one in which his family were hurt or killed. The environment was extremely tense and Sully felt Jamie was a threat to him and his loved ones. He had to take action quickly to protect them. In the heat of the moment, instinct took over and Sully felt he had no other option than to kill Jamie to protect his family. Sully had an ethical and moral dilemma on his hands, but his devotion to the safety of his family trumped any feelings of remorse. Although Sully was driven by instinct, his decision was rational and logical and he believed it to be the right thing to do, in order to protect his family. Sully was prepared to take a risk for his family's sake, a risk that ultimately cost Jamie his life. For Sully, the thought of losing his family was unbearable, and so he chose to take a drastic, far-reaching action by killing Jamie. From a moral perspective, it was difficult for Sully to take such an extreme measure, but he felt it was the best way to ensure his family's safety. Sully had to make a calculated decision to end Jamie's life, and whether it was the correct one is not something he had control over. The situation was dire and Sully believed his actions were necessary if he was to secure the safety of his loved ones. Sully did kill Jamie, but it was with the intention of protecting the lives of those he held dear.